from John.
Okay.
So for some reason, he had his eye out on our family or something. I don't know. You know, a sicko.
Right.
And Steffi was really young at the time when
Right.
we were going to the Clean Soap Right Club.
Right.
And so it's like, surprised you even remember her, you know, nobody else. But I don't know, something about him. But he, I guess, let Stephanie go or somehow helped her.
Oh, escape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because he knew John.
Probably.
Okay. And I'm sorry.
We haven't. Am I being accused of murdering?
No, at this point, I'm not accusing you of murder.
Because I didn't know there was a body in that car.
Okay, but let me tell you this. Who do you think that body was in that car, if you had to guess?
Considering that somebody's missing, possibly Andrew.
Brenda Cross is 57. A detective has just asked her to guess whose body turned up in her car. She names the right man on the first try.
You know what? I would go to jail for anything as long as my daughter was safe.
Right.
I would.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I really don't give a shit as long as my daughter is safe.
Right.
My daughter is not being sexually trafficked by some piece of shit scum that sold my daughter for $1,000. Are you kidding me?
I'm not saying...
This is Spokane, Washington, November of 2020. Andrew Sorensen is 19. He is dating Brenda's daughter, Stephanie, and according to what Brenda and her fiancé John Eiserman, Stephanie's father, told police, he did far more than that. They said he sold Stephanie into prostitution for drugs and money and assaulted her himself. Then Andrew vanished. For nearly a year there were no leads and no answers. On October 22nd, 2021, his body was found in the trunk of an abandoned car. The car was registered to Brenda. When investigators questioned her, her story would not stay still.
They actually follow homicide detectives.
I did a little bit of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good show. I watch it. I enjoy it. So I'm sure you watch cop shows. Typically, when you're talking to somebody in an interview room, I know a lot of answers.
I need like a two-way mirror here.
No, I know. That's fake. What I always love in cop shows, you know what I love? Is when it's a dark room, there's like a swinging pendulum light, and they like sit in like low light, and it's like, oh, that's stupid. And the window, too, is the best, too, like a two-way mirror.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was hoping for.
I'm sorry, we don't have a two-way mirror, and I can turn the lights off. I can turn the lights off if we want to go low light.
Nah.
So typically, before we bring somebody in the interview room, we know a lot of answers to the questions that we ask. So we're looking, when we ask people questions, to see, okay, are they telling the truth about the information that they're giving us? Because I already know the answers to a lot of questions. Okay? Because I got called out the night.
Are you trying to trick me?
No, I'm not. I will never trick you. I will promise you that. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm not here to trick you. Okay? I got called out the early morning hours of the 22nd of October. Reference your car being found over in Hilliard.
Okay.
Okay? So your car was parked on the side of the street, and it had been abandoned there.
Okay.
Okay?
And where did you say that was?
Over in Hilliard.
You said by some park.
Yeah, there's a park over there in the area of Everett in Nevada. Not Nevada, I'm sorry, Everett in Napa. There's a park over there, Rochester Heights Park. It's a small little park over there. So anyway, your car was over there, okay? So, you know, somebody called it in abandoned, okay? So obviously the plates on the car, they come back to you, okay? So officers get there and they end up looking inside the vehicle, okay? So what do you think we found in the vehicle?
I have no idea.
Okay. See this? Remember what you read? What do you think we found in the vehicle?
Her version is simple. The Honda Accord where Andrew's body turned up had vanished, she says. She never reported it stolen. She never reported it missing at all. The car was registered in her name, bought for her daughter. A body was in the trunk, and its owner never once mentioned the car was gone.
She wasn't able to escape until she actually ended up having sex with some Johns.
She was locked in a room.
Okay.
And several had, you know, their way with her, is what she said.
Okay. That's horrible. So how long had this been going on with her, did she say?
She said she was gone for 2 weeks. It didn't seem like 2 weeks to me, though.
Okay.
It only seemed like a few days.
So did she say how long how long a period was she sold and having to engage in these?
It was like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So 2 weeks she was basically forced into do the things that she did not want to do.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like there was a guy that, I don't know how it's ended up with or what's going on with it, but I guess there was a guy that knew John, her dad. Because John used to be in a clean and sober bike club.
Okay.
And so this guy used to be a hang-around.
Okay.
And, you know, not in the club.
Right.
But, like, just went to the runs and stuff and was, like, a friend of somebody that was in the club. But not John.
Right.
He just happened to know John from there.
Right.
And so this guy, Creep, was part of the sex trafficking. So, and he recognized Stephanie.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
From John.
Okay.
So for some reason, he had his eye out on our family or something. I don't know. You know, a sicko.
Right.
And Steffi was really young at the time when we were going to the Clean Sober Bike Club.
Right.
And so it's like, surprised you wouldn't remember her. You know, nobody else. But I don't know, something about him. But he, I guess, let Stephanie go or somehow helped her.
Oh, escape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because he knew John.
Probably.
Okay. And I'm sorry.
We haven't talked to him.
What club was John at?
Unchained.
Unchained?
Mm-hmm. Clean Sober. Orange and black.
Oh, that's her colors?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry,
Unchained.
it's called Unchained?
Yeah.
Clean and sober or just Unchained?
Unchained.
Okay.
But it's a Clean and Sober Bike Club.
Okay.
And this guy, because John was checking around because she said he was in the bike club. And we're going, no, it doesn't sound like anybody that, you know.
Gotcha.
And then he goes, I wonder if it's this guy. And then showed me a picture and I went and showed Stephanie and it was him.
Okay. So he
and
helped.
he was just happened to be in a
He
picture.
actually helped her then.
Supposedly.
Okay. And
I didn't
Stephanie,
even get that information. John got it from her.
Oh, from Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She didn't like to talk about it.
Well, understandably so.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't imagine you were very happy at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As far as what Andrew had done, right?
Right.
Okay. I can't imagine John was real happy.
Right.
Being it was his daughter.
Yeah, I
him.
immediately took her to Sacred Heart.
Oh, so you guys drive back, like, do you drive, like, get off the highway and go right to Sacred Heart? Do you go home?
We were going home.
Okay.
Until I found out what happened.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then it's like, holy shit.
Okay.
She needs help.
Okay.
She's been through rape, you name it.
So you drive, boom, we're going to the hospital.
I woke up John right after she told me.
Okay.
I go, John, wake up. You don't believe what's going on.
Oh, okay. So then you guys take her to the hospital to basically make sure she's okay as far as, sadly, part of it was to get a sexual assault kit?
Yes.
To make sure she's, yeah, okay. So you guys go to Sacred Heart, and at this point, because it sounds like part of what she told you, John was sleeping.
Yeah.
And then you ended up telling John exactly what she had told you.
By Brenda's account, Andrew abducted Stephanie in Seattle and sold her into prostitution for 2 weeks. How Stephanie got out is stranger. Brenda tells the detective that a man who once knew John from a sober motorcycle club happened to be part of the same trafficking ring, happened to recognize Stephanie from years earlier, and happened to let her go.
So how long had this been going on with her, did she say?
She said she was gone for 2 weeks. It didn't seem like 2 weeks to me, though.
Okay.
It only seemed like a few days.
So did she say how long how long a period was she sold and having to engage in these?
It was like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So 2 weeks she was basically forced into do things that she did not want to do.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like there was a guy that, I don't know how it's ended up with or what's going on with it, but I guess there was a guy that knew John, her dad. Because John used to be in a Clean and Sober Bike Club.
Okay.
And so this guy used to be a hang-around.
Okay.
And, you know, not in the club.
Right.
But, like, just went to the runs and stuff and was, like, a friend of somebody that was in the club. But not John.
Right.
He just happened to know John from there.
Right.
And so this guy, Creep, was part of the sex trafficking. So, and he recognized Stephanie.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
From John.
Okay.
So for some reason, he had his eye out on our family or something. I don't know. You know, a sicko.
Right.
And Steffi was really young at the time when
Right.
we were going to the Clean Sober Bright Club.
Right.
And so it's like, surprised you even remember her, you know, nobody else. But I don't know, something about him. But he, I guess, let Stephanie go or somehow helped her.
Oh, escape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because he knew John.
Probably.
Okay. And I'm sorry.
We haven't talked to him.
What club was John at? Clean and
Unchained.
Sober? Unchained?
Mm-hmm. Clean Sober.
The detective has stopped taking her at her word. In her telling, a man she can barely describe, a hanger-on from a club John left years ago, recognized her daughter inside a trafficking operation and quietly set her free. She never got his name. She never spoke to him again. The escape has no witness but the woman describing it.
Okay. Did you ever talk to officers here about what happened? No. Did you guys ever file a report like through Seattle or anything?
Just when she was missing.
Oh, so when you filed a report, did you call Spokane Police or did you call Seattle? Do you
I think I called both, but mainly through Seattle.
Or did you file the report?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That she was missing.
So obviously she
And I
ended
let them know that she was found.
She ended up calling you before Seattle found her.
Seattle, when they found her, they let her go, which is really weird.
So Seattle found her and let her go?
Yeah. Told her to get out of there or something. I don't know exactly what happened. She was up and down, and it was really hard to make sense out of her.
Right.
I still don't know exactly what happened with her.
Right.
I don't want to ask her too much and afraid she's going to have a breakdown. She totally went off on us at our house.
Right. Okay.
She chased me with a machete.
So did you guys ever track Andrew down or talk with Andrew or find him or hear what happened to him or anything?
No, I had tried to call.
Okay.
And Andrew answered.
Oh?
And then he shut off the phone.
Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so after you take her to the hospital, did you call him like that day or the next day, or do you remember?
It was actually before, is when I found out she was kind of missing.
Okay.
And so I hadn't actually even talked to him since she had got back.
Oh, okay. So you tried calling him
When she was missing.
when she was initially missing. He answered the phone.
Yeah, and then he turned the phone off.
Do you
Like,
have a chance?
totally
Do you even have a
disconnected
chance
the
to
phone.
talk to him and ask him where your daughter was?
I was saying, hey, Andrew, this is Brenda, Steffi's mom.
Right.
Click.
Oh, nice.
And disconnected the phone.
So how long had you deemed her missing before you actually got the call from her from Seattle? I mean, how long?
Days.
A few days. And how did you know she was missing? Because she wasn't living at your house, right?
I think it was because I might have, because sometimes I had access to her Facebook for
Right.
Messenger.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
And she wasn't answering.
She wasn't answering anybody, and that's when you went. And that was you thought like
And then I got a hold of her weasel friend.
a weasel friend. And you thought that was a few days before.
What is his name? It's important. Oh, what is his name? Just get this weasel picture, man. He's a little shit.
That's okay.
Anyway.
So she was kind of missing a few days before all of a sudden you get this call from her in the middle of the night saying,
Mm-hmm. What? I thought during the day.
during the day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And you couldn't talk at the time because you were doing your
Yeah.
Uber Lyft.
I just felt it was like, I knew it was something important, but I didn't think she was going to hang up on me.
Right.
I didn't know it was going to be,
Right.
detrimental.
Right. And then she called you later that night.
Yeah.
And then you guys instantly go to Seattle. You snag her. And then you literally just do a turnaround, snag her, feed her, close back. Do you even spend the night over there?
Oh, no.
Or just
Coming home.
Turn and burn.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the way home, John goes to sleep, and then she kind of opens up to you about the horrific things that she had been through, basically being sold into prostitution and having to have sex with strange men for about a 2-week period. Okay. And she told you that Andrew was obviously the one that sold her into this. Okay. So after Stephanie gets back, does she move back into your house for a while?
Yes.
Okay. Does Andrew try to ever contact her again that you're aware of?
No.
Does he try to come see her?
I think she was trying to contact him. He wasn't following up with it.
Why would she want to contact him?
Like I said, he had pretty much brainwashed her with the, what did I say? Not...
Grooming?
Grooming, yes.
Okay.
Pretty much got her to where she hated me.
Gotcha.
I mean, shortly after she was home, she came after me with a machete. And then she denies it.
I think I read that report. I think I might have read that report where she was chasing you guys around, threatening to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the report said threatening to kill Andrew. But I can't remember. I don't know. Andrew wasn't there. It just sounded like she had made the statement or something. I could have read the report wrong.
Well, she was pretty messed up, so she could have been saying anything.
So, and this is a horrible question to ask, and I'm not trying to be rude, but did she end up having, unfortunately, any sexually transmitted diseases or anything like that? She was healthy?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Before any of this, the relationship was already broken. Stephanie had chosen days of homelessness over her parents' house. She moved to Seattle with a boyfriend and went 2 weeks without a word. And by Brenda's own account, Stephanie once came at her with a machete. This is the daughter Brenda now says she would go to jail to protect.
And this may not even be, is that your daughter or not? Does that look familiar at all?
No.
Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
that is Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not your daughter.
Mm-mm.
Okay, gotcha. I just looked at his Facebook and saw that, and I didn't know if that was your daughter or not.
No, he was sleeping. That's one reason that I knew that he was full of shit. Is that he was sleeping around on Stephanie one night. We got a call from Andrew saying, "Is Stephanie there?" And then it was like he had previously borrowed the phone from John.
Okay.
Borrowed John's phone.
Okay.
So he left his Facebook open.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I got to go on Andrew's.
You got to go on his Facebook.
Who, what, son of a bitch, reading all this shit.
Right.
It was just like, no, I knew that he was a piece of shit.
Right.
And it was like, no. It was right after that, it was just like, they disappeared.
Gotcha.
Boom, gone.
The two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you ever know what happened to the car that she basically bought for him?
No, as far as I know, another girl, Amelia, I think her name is, ended up with it. I don't know where it went from her.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I met her and she didn't have the car.
Okay.
So, and like I said, there were a few people that I heard were after Andrew.
Oh, for what?
Several things. I mean, he was a piece of shit.
Right.
He was hanging around with Dragon.
Okay.
And hanging around with this Mr. Jones.
Do we know their real names?
I don't.
Okay.
John might.
Okay.
This Mr. Jones supposedly, I don't know if he's looked up by kids, but I was told that he used to be a cop.
Oh, okay.
So I have no idea.
Okay. So you thought he had made these people unhappy, Andrew had?
I think so.
Mr. Johns or Dragon? Do you know
Mr.
why?
Jones.
Yeah, Mr. Jones. Do you know why he pissed them off or what the deal was?
I have no idea.
Okay. Was this before?
But I mean, he sold my daughter for $1,000.
Right.
You know. So what else is he doing?
Right.
And he ended up with all these different chicks. One night, when Stephanie was over at some friend's house, he was with like 10 to 20 different chicks.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, having sex with all of them. It was just like, sick motherfucker.
Sounds like it.
Andrew, in Brenda's telling, is useless, a wannabe gangster, a predator worth every accusation. The people who knew him used different words. A sweet kid. Someone even called him a hero. Both descriptions are of the same 19-year-old.
When you met this Andrew, I mean, so he would have been, what, 18, 19?
I think it was like 19 or 20.
Was he a normal kid? Did he have issues as far as, did he have mental health issues, or did he appear normal? Or, I mean, what was your kind of sense of who he was? I mean, it sounds like you didn't like him.
Gangster.
Wanted to be a gangster. Did he, like, tell you he identified with a gang?
Mm-mm.
Then when you say he wanted to be
a
gangster, what did he do to try to be a gangster?
Just the way he dressed.
Okay. How did he dress?
Well, like, there was a picture there that you showed me.
Okay.
Type of thing where he's looking at himself in the mirror or something.
Okay.
Kind of that way. Like, want to be bad boy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did he try, like, talking tough, or did he...
A couple times, and then it's like, whoa, back off.
Right.
I told him that. It's like, I don't know who the hell you think you are, but do not talk to me like that in my home.
Right. So when John first met the dude, or did John ever meet him initially?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What did John think of him?
They got along.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I could see right through him now.
All right. You, as a mother, you kind of went, this is not the right person for my daughter.
Well, he just, he acted like a player.
Gotcha.
And it was just too coincidental. And he's telling her what to do, and they just met, and telling her, I want to buy this car, and getting her to promise him to buy a car, and it was just like, you little weasel, you just met her, haven't even been together for a week, and you're getting her to buy you a car.
So I'm guessing you didn't have control over this $40,000.
Oh, God, no, and I didn't want it. I wanted it for her to go to school.
I know, but sometimes, unfortunately, as a parent.
But then they turned around and acted like we wanted the money.
Gotcha.
That was part of the grooming.
Brenda keeps building the same portrait. Andrew the operator, Andrew the gangster, Andrew who groomed her daughter into buying him a car. She leaves one thing out of the picture. The 19-year-old she is describing had cerebral palsy. He was autistic. That is the trafficking mastermind she needs the detective to see.
I have this notebook, and then I have two more. Okay, so this is more than just finding a car. Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is not, because you can imagine the police department finding a car, huh?
This is death, homicide?
Yeah. So, tell me about, remember when we talked on Sunday, you told me that you had heard that Andrew was missing, right? How did you find out that Andrew was missing?
Stephanie.
Okay, what did Stephanie tell you?
That Andrew's cousin called, I think, asking if she'd heard from Andrew.
Okay.
Saying that he was missing.
Okay. Do you know when Stephanie told you this, that she'd heard
it
that he was missing?
Right away. I think the day that she found out.
Oh, and would it have been last year, this year? Do you remember?
It was after she got out of the hospital.
Oh, so shortly after she got out of Sacred Heart, all of a sudden Andrew was missing. So within a very short period of time from hospital, Stephanie's there, you said about 4 days, I thought you said maybe? 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, and then she ended up at Kalispell for probably about a week.
Okay, so would it have been after Kalispell or after Sacred Heart, you think, when you found out that Andrew was missing?
Oh, it was a little while after that.
A little while after Kalispell or the hospital?
Both.
Both, okay.
The hospital first, then Kalispell.
Gotcha.
And then home.
Okay, and days, weeks?
Probably weeks.
Huh?
Weeks, probably.
So a couple weeks or 3 weeks after she gets out of Kalispell, then all of a sudden she tells you that she's heard that Andrew is missing. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nah.
So typically, before we bring somebody in the interview room, we know a lot of answers to the questions that we ask. So we're looking, when we ask people questions, to see, okay, are they telling the truth about the information that they're giving us? Because I already know the answers to a lot of questions. Okay? Because I got called out the night.
Are you trying to trick me?
No, I'm not. I will never trick you. I will promise you that. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm not here to trick you.
Okay.
I got called out the early morning hours of the 22nd of October. Reference your car being found over in Hilliard.
Okay.
Okay. So your car was parked on the side of the street, and it had been abandoned there.
Okay.
Okay.
And where did you say that was?
Over in Hilliard.
You said by some park.
Yeah, there's a park over there in the area of Everett in Nevada. Not Nevada, I'm sorry, Everett in Napa. There's a park over there, Rochester Heights Park. It's a small little park over there. So anyway, your car was over there, okay? So somebody called it in abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So obviously the plates on the car, they come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So officers get there and they end up looking inside the vehicle. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think we found in the vehicle?
I have no idea.
Okay? See this? Remember what you read?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we found in the vehicle?
Was there weapons or something?
No. Homicide, right?
Okay.
What do you think we found in the vehicle?
I don't know.
Well, if I'm a homicide investigator, what do homicide investigators do?
The only thing I could think of was there a weapon or something that was used? You said you found something in the vehicle.
I don't investigate weapons. What do homicide investigators do? What do we investigate?
Murders.
Murders. You just said the $100 question. So what do you think I found in your vehicle? A body.
Really?
Yep. And you know what? I know from my investigation that you know that. Okay, so let me tell you, Brenda, this ain't my first rodeo. I've been doing this 36 years, and I know that you exactly know everything about this thing. Okay? Now, what I want you to do, Brenda, is don't dig yourself into a hole. Okay? Because you don't want to go down that road. Because you don't want to get yourself caught up in something that at this point, right now, in this avenue, you have a chance to maybe kind of get off on a side road and help yourself.
For most of the interview, she claims to know nothing about what was inside the car. The detective walks her through it anyway. Homicide investigators investigate murders, her car, a body. Finally, she says the word herself, and then she names him. The body was Andrew's. Naming him was not the hard part.
We need to talk about everything that happened involving this.
Did you want me to get an attorney? Am I being accused of murdering?
No, at this point, I'm not accusing you of murder.
Because I didn't know there was a body in that car.
Okay, but let me tell you this. Who do you think that body was in that car, if you had to guess?
Considering that somebody's missing, possibly Andrew.
Okay. Okay, and Brenda, I've developed information.
I hope that was not the case.
One detail from that night sits apart from the rest. Andrew was bound. He could not speak and he could not leave. By later accounts, while it happened, Brenda was laughing and singing.
John did it. I know that. Okay. Your boyfriend is going to be arrested shortly. So this is a time for you to be honest with me about what happened. Because I know you have knowledge. Right? You know what happened. Okay, I'm not accusing you of murdering him, but Brenda, it's time to be honest with me.
You're accusing John of murdering him?
Yes.
And what knowledge do you have of that?
Okay, I'm not going to give you all what I have. Okay.
You want me to give you information, but you won't tell me anything?
Well, because you have to understand. The problem is, this is the problem. If I sit here and tell you what I know, right, then, like I told you before, the reason I ask questions is to just verify that what you tell me is either you're telling me the truth or you're not. If I sit here and tell you all the information I have about what I know and why I know it, then if I ask you a question, you already know everything I told you. I can't determine whether you're telling me the truth or not, okay? So I'm not going to sit here. I can't sit here and tell you what I know because I just can't. But I'm trying to help you here. I really am, because I'm just trying to figure out, I get it. I get how angry John had to be. I understand as a father. I understand that this fucker did things to your daughter that no human being is supposed to do to daddy's girl. And I understand why your husband was angry. And I understand why he did what he did. Okay? But you need to be honest with me about what you know about this, okay? I know the car belongs to you. I know where the car was parked, where it sat. I know the names. I know the property where it was at. I know all these things, okay? I've been to the property where it was at. I've been pretty much working 24/7 on this case since the time I rolled up on Friday night last night and found a body in the back
property where it was
of your car. Huh?
What property?
It's up above Riverside. I know exactly where it's at. Okay?
I didn't know where it was at.
Okay, well, I know where it's at, and I know where the car was parked. In fact, there were deputies up on that property back in March, and the car was sitting there. Okay? So I know, believe me, I've done my homework, Brenda. And like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Not at all. I told you from the time I started that I was going to be completely honest with you. And I have been nothing but honest with you. There was a body in the back of your car. The body belongs to Andrew. I know from my investigation that John killed Andrew. And we need to deal with that.
How do you know that?
Believe
I
me.
don't believe that.
I have evidence from the car. Okay, I processed the car. People leave trace evidence behind. People leave other evidence behind. There's biological evidence. There's fingerprints. There's a whole array of evidence to get left when a crime occurs. So I have evidence, and I have other things. Am I going to sit here and tell you everything? Of course not, because I'm not going to do that. All I'm asking you, Brenda, is I get it. You're between a rock and a hard place. I completely understand that, because John is your boyfriend. Okay?
My fiance.
Or fiance. I apologize. And I get it. You're between a rock and a hard place. But you also have to understand at this point, you don't want to get caught up into this to where we charge you. Okay? If you have knowledge, which you do, then all you need to do is be honest with me. That's it. Be honest with me about what you know, when this occurred, how it occurred. That's all I'm asking you, Brenda, is just be honest with me. That's it.
Sorry.
Okay?
I did not know there was a dead body in there.
Well, you may not know it was in the car, but you know that John killed him, and I know you know that. So I'm just
Why
saying.
would you say that I know that?
Because I've talked to a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people. This wasn't a secret that was well kept amongst some people. So all I'm saying is, just be honest with me. I mean, look at this. Do you not think that Andrew's a piece of shit. I get it. But in the eyes of God and the eyes of everything else, you know, we have to make this right for whatever happened. And there's mitigating circumstances. And I'm going to talk to John, okay? And I will ask John. I mean, I get it. I get the anger. I get what he did to his daughter. I can understand that stuff, okay? I can understand that as a father.
I don't think you do.
As a father.
I don't think you do unless you've had that walking his steps or my steps. Would you understand that?
Well,
You have your daughter tell you exactly what she told us.
Right.
And there's nothing, nobody was doing nothing for her,
No, I understand.
for anybody.
well, and I guess you're right. I guess the only thing I can tell you.
And why haven't there been any follow-up?
Well, it sounds like what you told me was it's because Stephanie. That I don't know. I don't know. I understand.
We made the initial complaint.
Okay.
Or, yeah,
Right. And then never got contacted?
no.
Okay. That's bullshit. I agree.
Yeah, you think so?
No, I'm totally with you. I didn't know
And
about
then,
it.
how come I've never seen you mark down Jones? Ever.
Okay.
Mark down Jones. Who's Jones?
Well,
you tell me.
Well, that's something I will look into.
Please do, and I want to know.
Okay. And I will. That's my plan. Yeah.
Because I might have a lawsuit going on, okay?
Okay.
Because there has been nobody helping my daughter, and then she ended up down in California and got raped again.
Right.
Now the composure starts to go. She can see where the questions are heading and where she is going to end up. She knows she is going to jail. She still says she had nothing to do with the killing.
You know, I'm just trying, you know, like I told you before, you just need to be honest with me. That's it. And I get your anger. I completely understand it. Have I walked a mile in your shoes? Fuck no. I have not. Nor will I ever.
Want to.
nor would I probably want to. Exactly. But you have to understand my job is to basically, understand what happened.
Still, there's just...
Yeah. And I understand your anger with the police department for the fact that apparently he is a piece of shit and this didn't get followed up.
Yeah. So. It's like, now my daughter has to live with it for the rest of her life. You think that's going to be easy?
No, I don't. Nope. And sadly, you're right.
For sex trafficking?
She's going to live with it for the rest of her life. And yeah, no. Yep.
She doesn't want to be here in Spokane. Do you know how that feels?
Right. Right. So she wouldn't. You're her mother. Right. Because don't get me wrong, I've been doing this for 36 years, and anybody that fucking victimizes girls is a piece of shit. And that's how, we become policemen to do right by people. That's why I got in the profession, and that's why I've stayed in it for 36 years. To try to help people and to try to make things right. And if I can do that, then I will do that. Okay. So I guess what I'm asking, Brenda, can we go in and can we have an honest conversation?
I don't know anything.
Okay, Brenda, you're not telling the truth. And I'm being completely honest with you. And I've been honest with you.
So am I going to be arrested because I don't know anything?
No. What I'm telling you is you need to tell me the truth about what you do know. And you do know things. And I understand the anger that is, welled up inside you. I do understand that. And I understand.
I'm sorry, I don't think John should be charged with anything.
Well, John, I in what you're talking about, correct me if I'm wrong, you're talking about morally, not criminally. Based on morally, right? Is that what you're saying?
Ethically.
Ethically, right. Okay.
Especially when there was no cops that were there when we asked for help.
Right.
And I even told them when Stephanie came after me with machete.
Right, right.
That's pretty scary shit.
I don't think I'd want
around my house with
I don't
machete.
think I'd want someone to come after me with a machete, no.
Because, she was, what was that? I told you, not primed, but...
groomed.
Groomed.
You
Yeah.
want another cigarette while we keep talking or not?
He gave me a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you can have another one while we're sitting here talking if you want to. That's up to you. So I guess correct me, I'm just paraphrasing here. You're saying that basically, even though your husband did this, that
I'm not
ethically,
saying anything,
morally,
did anything.
Right.
I'm just saying that I know that there's not a thing I wouldn't do for my daughter. Not saying that I did anything, but...
Right. Well, like I said, I've just tried to be honest with you. That's all.
She will not admit involvement, but she offers the detective a different argument. If someone did kill Andrew, she says, it was justified, not legally. Her word is ethically. She is describing the right outcome for a man against whom no one had proven a single thing.
But you have to understand this too, okay? I know you have knowledge of what happened. I mean, I know that. And this is the problem, okay? You can technically be charged you can technically be charged with a crime.
So if John and I were married, would we still be facing this? Would you be asking me questions?
Yes, I would still be asking you questions about what happened. Yes. So, like I said, I don't think, I don't want to see you go to jail for this.
You know what? I would go to jail for anything as long as my daughter was safe.
Right.
I would.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I really don't give a shit as long as my daughter is safe.
Right.
My daughter is not being sexually trafficked by some piece of shit scum that sold my daughter for $1,000. Right. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm not saying... I think he's a piece of shit too.
For $1,000 for drugs, sold my daughter to sex trafficking rings.
It's fucking disgusting. He's a piece of shit.
I would go to jail for that again and again and again.
Right.
And I don't really give a shit. That's my...
I understand why John was fucking pissed off. I completely understand it. I get it. Tell me the reasons. Tell me about his anger. Tell me... So I can put this stuff down to try to help him. Tell me what happened. Did he confront him? Did Andrew say, fuck you? I don't give a fuck what I did to your daughter. Tell me what happened. Tell me what led up to this. So I can document the shit out to say, this isn't a bad man.
This is John.
This is a man they got.
How do you know it's John?
I told you, I got notebooks full. I know it was your husband. That's not even in question.
That's just hearsay.
No.
Does anybody have evidence?
Oh, I got evidence. I've got evidence. Like I said, your husband's in custody right now, so I can guarantee you I have evidence. Otherwise, we don't arrest people if we don't have evidence. We can't do that. The reason your husband is under arrest is because I have evidence. Okay? And your husband is going to be booked tonight for murder. But give me some ammunition over here to help him. What happened? Did Andrew piss him off?
I need to speak to an attorney.
Huh?
I need to speak to an attorney.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I wish I could help you, but I love John and I'm not going... I didn't do nothing.
Okay, well that's...
I didn't do nothing to bring him arrested.
Okay, well that is entirely your right. Like I said, I haven't charged you with anything.
I just know he's a good dad.
And I...
He's been a good...
I
These
get
last
it.
2 years have been hell.
I get it. He made a bad decision and he got pissed. And
Who says it was a bad decision?
Well, okay.
I'm telling you, if it was me, I would have done it.
Right? Gotcha. Okay.
And if you were the father and that happened to you and nobody else was following up on if your daughter was, you would have done the same thing.
Right.
Don't tell me otherwise.
Right.
She protected John to the end of the interview, admitting nothing for either of them. It did not hold. The killing was in November of 2020. The body surfaced in October of 2021. On September 15th, 2022, Brenda Cross was charged with first-degree manslaughter and sentenced to 8 years. John Eisenman was arrested for the murder itself. When officers recovered Andrew, his wrists and ankles were bound with zip ties. A sock was pushed into his mouth. Tape was wrapped around his face so he could not speak. Teresa Sorensen, the foster mother who raised him, told reporters that 8 years was nowhere close to justice. 2 people decided Andrew's guilt and his sentence. On the strength of a single account, no one outside the family ever tested. By the time anyone investigated, the trafficking, the assault, the $1,000 sale, none of it was there. He was bound and gagged for a crime the record never found.